Hi everyone, I'm Nisha at Port Charlotte Beach Park with Charlotte County Community Services here on our Facebook Live to do another craft project with you. Today we are doing this cute accordion buddy. And again, you can do this with things that you already have at home. All right, so let's just get right into it. We're gonna make this really quick and hopefully really easy. What you'll need for this project is 3 sheets of paper. You can use regular copy paper or construction. This one here I made with regular copy paper and markers. And these 2 I made with construction paper. Those 2 are a little bit more work because there's more cutting involved. As you can see, I kind of cut out the little pink with construction paper on the ears and feet. All right, so let's get into this. We've got our paper. We will need some markers, scissors, tape or glue or stapler, just depends on your preference, and pencil. You'll also need either string or a rubber band. I have found that the rubber band is easier to use and a lot quicker, especially for your kids. So what we are going to do with those 3 pieces of paper is fold 2 of them accordion style. So we're gonna have the paper like this, and for me, just a quick easy tip, you know, you're always trying to get those kind of even accordion marks or creases. I don't know what you call them. I always just keep folding the paper in half, and that helps make it easier, especially for your kids to be able to crease them better. It does not have to be perfect, but some of us, I know, are perfectionists, and we want to make sure that the lines are all lined up. So then you'll see the creases are on there, and then you're gonna go accordion style. And if you don't know what accordion style is, you're going from folding up one side, flip the paper, fold up again, and I hope you can see that, and just keep on going until you get to the very end of the paper. And see how easy that is once it's been pre-creased. Say that 10 times fast, pre-creased. I can't even say it once. All right, so now you have that paper fan accordion style going. You're then going to take the paper and fold it in half and make that crease right there. So you'll have a nice center mark. And I do it both ways just so it sticks a little better. Now this is where either you can use the string, yarn, whatever you've got, or the rubber band. I like the rubber band better because there's no measuring involved, and it's easy for your kids to handle without having to make a knot. All right, so I already pre-made 1, so I have my 2 ready to go. You're then going to take, I don't know if you know what these are called, where we've got our valleys and our peaks. So you're gonna take your 2 pieces of paper and you're gonna have them opposite. So see where this one ends, that's the end of your paper. You're gonna have the end of the other paper on the opposite side. So then they'll sandwich together like this. At this point, you can either take the glue stick or stapler and use it to join those 2 pieces together. That might be easier for older kids. For me today, I'm going to use good old Scotch tape because I tend to like getting these things done quickly, And with our kids, you probably don't want to do anything that's going to take more than, 15 to 20 minutes with them. They've been cooped up at home, probably losing their patience because they're not out playing with their friends. So you want to make these projects as quick as you can. And while I'm saying that, I would really, really like to know, especially you parents with older children, like the preteen and teenage, what are you doing at home with them to keep them kind of on a schedule, occupied from getting, stressed out and frustrated because they understand a bit more of what's going on? I'd like to know. I've got a preteen. She kind of keeps on a good schedule, but I can see when she's becoming a bit bored or I guess just frustrated being at home. So here we are, we joined the two papers together. And again, I just took the tape and I went right on where they met. And now we're going to take the other two ends, and I'll kind of hold this one up. Might be a little easier now for me to show you what I did with the tape. I'm hoping you can see this. So here we are where the seams meet, and I'm just taking the tape and I'm going half on there, and I'm just gonna fold it over so that it sticks. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Again. And if you can see how quick I'm getting this done with the tape, you'll know why I like the tape. I found that the glue stick it's hard to stick on the construction paper, and it takes a little bit too long to dry. So here we are, we've got this neat looking, I don't know what it's called, fan flower thingy. All right, so our third, that is the base for our bunny. The third piece of paper, what we're going to do is create our ears, mouth, nose, and feet with them. All right? So what I do for the ears is I'm taking the paper wide or landscape form, and I'm just gonna freeform an ear. And then what I'm doing to make this easy, so we can make two, I'm folding the paper over on itself. I'm going to trim off the excess. And then cut that ear out. So the other thing I wanted to ask is, what's everyone doing this weekend? I know our little ones, we usually do our Easter egg hunt. My neighbor did something really neat. We have really cute butterfly garden on the cul-de-sac of our street, and she decorated that tree with Easter eggs, and she put some rocks out for the kids in the neighborhood to come out and paint them and decorate it and kind of put it there, and it's really cute, looks really festive, and I thought it was a nice idea without them physically being in contact with each other. All right, so we've got the ears cut out. This is what they look like. Next, we're going to do the feet. So what I found was really easy, especially for our kids to do the feet. You know how they've got the three little toes right there. Take their three middle fingers. All right, so index, middle, and ring finger. Put it right onto the paper. And I don't know, I can't twist my arm that way, but I'll do it this way. Right onto the paper like that, and it kind of gives you that form. So you do right over the three fingers, take it off, And then this is where you tell the little ones they can do a U or a C. And there's our foot. And again, so we don't have to repeat that, and we have feet that are almost identical, we're gonna fold the paper over, cut them off, and get those going. And just a reminder, while we are all at home, not going to school, not working, or working short hours, Charlotte County Recreation, we are posting our Facebook Live videos Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. So come on here, check us out, and you know what? If you've got some ideas of something you want to see, you know, leave a comment, let us know. And we'll try our best. To do those videos for you. So here are our feet. And we'll get those ready in a minute. Now for the eyes, what I did was I used just a round object, and I took my pencil and I just traced right around it. A couple of them I kind of did free form, but if you want to have an actual template, just, you know, use whatever you have. The top of a bottle, some coins, anything that you have that's got that round shape to it. So again, I did the same thing. I folded it over on itself. And I'm not throwing my trash on the floor. I've got a trash can, so little ones that are watching, I'm keeping it nice and clean for mom. All right, don't throw your trash on the floor. So here are the eyes, and then we're gonna move on to the nose and the mouth. So what I did with that is I used a quarter as a template. And again, you can surely freehand this if you wanted. I freehanded this orange guy here, and my daughter told me it looks really creepy. So I thought maybe I'll use a template or something to create a template. I don't know what I was going for with that orange, but the more I look at it, the more creeped out I am. All right, so that is the mouth. And for the nose, all I'm going to do is take my pink marker. Now you can use marker, crayon, color pencil, any of those will work. And I'm going to freehand a little pink nose. Cover those markers up so they don't dry out. We need them to use another day, right? And I'm going to cut out our nose. All right, so that a little more difficult because it's smaller, but still fairly easy. All right. I actually think my nose might be too small for my mouth, so I'm gonna redo it. How about this time, I'll use the dime, that'll give me a better size. All right, so here we are. Now, if you have pom-pom balls or googly eyes things or felt, at home that you prefer to use for the eyes, feet, nose, mouth, I mean, definitely go ahead and use those items. This is your project. Be creative, have fun with it. That cap doesn't want to go on there. And really enjoy it. You know, keep in mind our kids have been home for about a month now, so they're gonna be a little cranky and start losing patience. I mean, as we do as adults too, so bear with them, you know, work with them, be patient, walk away if you need to. I've gotten to that point where I tell my daughter when I get home, I go, listen, give me 10 minutes so we can both kind of think about what we're doing today. And I think that kind of helps sometimes. I mean, even if she was going to school every day, I still tell her that, give me 10 minutes. So what I did here is I took the mouthpieces and the nose and I overlapped, and I should have shown you that. So I'm gonna pull it right back. I took a piece of tape, put it right on the back and overlap the tape there. And then I'm gonna stick the nose kind of in the middle of those two. And I use a little too much marker on that paper, so it's falling apart. But here we are. All right, so that's our mouth and nose. We're gonna finish up our ears. And with that, I do the same thing. I take the marker and I just go on the inside. You see how I keep trying to cover that marker? I know it's not gonna fit, but I keep doing it. And I just color in. Again, does not have to be perfect. I mean, this could be rainbow colored in here if you wanted. It's your bunny. So there's that one, and let's get the other guy done. And I guess the best way we can probably tell our kids to do this is to do a curvy triangle, because it does have kind of like that triangle shape to it. And there are the ears ready to go. Let's do our feet. And I'm gonna do the same thing. There's our little in the middle there. And let's finish this guy up. And while we're at it, we will do the eyes. So I'm gonna do black eyes for this one. Same thing, black marker. And just start as best you can in the middle or close to the middle. And there's our eyeballs. Now we're gonna put this all together. All right, are we ready for this? This is the hard part. So I start with the ears. What I'm gonna do with the ears is I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm gonna put it on the back side of the ear, overlapping so half of that tape is hanging off. And then I'm gonna grab my base and we're gonna pick a spot. And here is one of our valleys. I'm gonna take the ear and center the valley in the middle of the ear. And it kind of gives that cute little 3D bunny effect going. And let me go ahead and do the next. Again, tape kind of hanging off. And I'm gonna find that valley. And stick it on there. Then the next thing I'm going to do will be the feet. Now I tried doing this with a glue stick. It does not stick. So if you have glue dots, or if you want to do a glue gun, that might work best. I'm using tape or double-sided tape. So what I do is I don't have double-sided tape, so I'm just taking a strip of our Scotch tape, and this is the sticky side here. So you keep the sticky side out, stick it to each other, makes kind of that sticky loop tab there, and I'm going to stick this leg right onto here, or foot. It's not his whole leg. These I think will be really cute as part of your table scape, or hanging on the door or the wall. And then here's the other leg. We're gonna stick them right on. And I'm kind of putting my finger in here to hold that down so it stays. All right. Next, we'll move on to our mouth and nose. So I'm going to do the same thing. Piece of that tape, sticky side out, flip it over onto itself, and stick it to the back of the mouth and nose. And right where we have that center spot, that's where I'm gonna put this. So it covers up your string or your rubber band or whatever you have there. And then we'll move on to the eyes. So, same thing. And this is where I kind of mess up, and I think that's why it looks creepy. I'm not very good at figuring out where I want the eyes to be. So I kind of wing it. I think this one behind me, I moved his eyes a few times. And still kind of think it looks weird. But, you know, that's how life is. Sometimes it doesn't go exactly the way you want it. All right. And here we are, our cute little accordion bunny, all ready to go. Hang him up, put him on the door, put him on the table, creep your neighbors out or your kids, because I creeped mine out. And that's it. Don't forget to check us out every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. for our Facebook Live. Send us in some pictures of projects you've done or some videos of the workouts that you're following along with us. You know, the rest of my team have been working really hard doing water aerobics, in-home fitness. We've had Harpy, our Easter Bunny, visit this week. We've had crafts. We've had, I believe it was cupcake or cookie decorating. Sorry guys if I messed that up. But you know, we're trying our best to bring you lots and lots of different fun activities to stay busy with. So send us some videos, some pictures, and don't forget hashtag Charlotte Wrecks the Curve on those posts. Thanks again. See you soon.